Alright, I think we're recording. We're gonna go for a little bike ride here. We've been watching this lot up here in the corner. This is all wooded out not long ago, but they've cut it down and they've been working hard on getting ready to build a house. They now have it, foundations not poured, the cement's not poured, but they have done all the plumbing. Got plastic laid down. They've got all the pipes up in the ground, and it's like it's ready to have things poured and become a house. This first part here must be the garage, and then I'm gonna guess this must be the bath area at this end here to the left, and down the right must be the kitchen. So they've been working hard at it. I think the next thing's gonna be concrete, will be soon poured. We'll try to get more videos of it there as we keep going there, but we wanted to just stop by here and just take a quick look at it, take a little shot here. It's nice, but just a little cool day. No trespassing, keep out. Got some skydivers coming down. You can see how close we are to the landing field there, just trees across the way here. We just left the house. You see two of them standing on top of each other. They always wanting to do tricks and stuff like that. But yeah, the airport's just on the other side. The sound you hear there is not an airplane, that's a motorcycle. There's a couple more on over there coming down. It's fun. We have a show here almost every day with skydivers coming down. See a squirrel over here. He's complaining. He hears me. Can you hear him? There's 1, 2, 3 of them. They're just talking up a storm. You know, a squirrel is not much more than a rat with a fuzzy tail. Pretty much. Hanging out in the trees. A few leaves falling down. As we get closer to this next month there, some of the trees will come off. A little wind blowing here. Saw a wrecker bringing an old car in there today. So now they got an old junk car. I can't tell if it's a convertible or just, I think it's a convertible. A Montego. Somebody's going to probably restore that, believe it or not. Pretty interesting. They got some bamboo there in the background. Bamboo will grow like crazy. Let's head up the road here a little bit. And again, here's the new house being built. Kind of interesting. Been watching that whole progress go by. They've been on it now for about 3 months or so. Clearing that. That was nothing but wooded land, and they cleared the land all out, and now they've got the foundation set up there, so I'll be pouring the foundation next. So you see how close we were to where the airplanes are. There's the house. I'm probably got a little wind noise. I didn't put a muffle on this or nothing. Probably shoulda. Neighbors have this lighthouse. They've had that there a long time. She really protects that lighthouse. Pretty interesting though. I've cleaned off some of the sides. It looks like it needs more cleaning there. Never get done. This is the neighbors. They drive looks like it's a black Ford. Can't beat a Ford. Oh, there's another one back there. It looks the same. 2 black Fords. They also have a Jeep. A lot of houses for sale. This house here is for sale. Let's get on the other side of the road. We got a cord right there on this telephone pole. Yeah, I don't know what kind of cord that is. If it goes to, they got AT&T they just put in. The fiber network, fiber optics. They have like 1,000 download per minute speed and also 1,000 upload per minute. That's really some high speed internet. Right now we're getting just under 600, about 566 megabytes per second download, but we only get about 22 upload, and that's about all you'll ever get. The cable guy said that's all you ever will get. Airplane going out for a ride. Pretty good sized plane there. Somebody's been putting these please slow down signs down. I like that. Although they still don't slow down. People come barreling up through here like way fast. This should be about 25 mile an hour up through here, and they'll be going 55. I swear some of them do 60 up through here. Craziness. There's another one of those slow down signs. Somebody's got a mirror. Need a mirror? Oh, why do they have a mirror up there? This guy collects a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff there. On garbage days, he goes out and brings in stuff that people have. Keep out private property. I thought it was going to be a little cooler, but it ain't bad out here. How you doing? Out for a nice bike ride. Yeah, we'll just let the camera roll here. Okay, it's got Yellow House has Christmas lights all strung up yet. About time to take them down. It's all over, guys. There's another house for sale. It's a nice house. Really just been all painted up. Would like to get ours painted up. This big tree here came down during the hurricanes. It went across the road. You can see the big cavity in the ground where the tree roots are left over. Some blue type. I think they were doing some work in there. They got new poured acid or concrete. I think they put a new septic in. Every once in a while you'll see a home and they'll put a lot into it. A lot of upgrades. Septic's one thing that you got to keep up on. The wells around here now, you ain't allowed to put in a well or work on your well. The city here has ran water down through here. You have to take on their water now. I don't think that's right. I think you should have the choice of, if you want water, take it. If you don't, you don't. There they are. You see the fire hydrant. And then they'll tap in. My neighbor got it. Across the street in that new house will have the new water well. And being it's so close to the septic, they couldn't put a well in the other house. He bought the neighbor a package to put on city water, so now that they can put a septic in. Otherwise they wouldn't have been allowed to put a septic on the new house. It was too close to the incoming water. So my neighbor across the street benefited from that. He won't have to ever worry about a well. He'll have a city, but he has a water bill now. Now I don't know how expensive those water bills are. Yeah, it's not bad out. It wasn't getting up to 70. It was 68 degrees I left here. And it's not bad. I'm not chilly or nothing. Sometimes you go out this time of year and it can be 70 and feel real cold, because it depends on the dew points and stuff. The lower the dew point, the colder it feels. And the higher the dew point, the better, more it feels. People always talk about humidity, but it's more about the dew point. That gives you your feel, what it feels like. Usually anything under 50 is starting to get cool, and anything above that, you get above 70, it's pretty sticky. That's where Florida gets its sticky weather, is the higher dew points. Humidity sometimes can be 100%, 99%, and it still don't feel that bad, but you watch the dew points, is what'll tell it. There's a little fruit farm here. Look at the oranges and citrus and that. I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but they always had. Pretty green car. There's some nice areas back these little lanes right here. You're kind of back here all by yourself. Some pretty big, fancy homes back in there. That'd be the place. See, we're gonna probably get some wind noise, but I said I didn't put no wind muff on, so it's gonna be what it is. This camera's pretty good. This is a DJI action camera, and it's got a pretty good wind buffering sounds on it, so we'll see how it sounds. Right back in here quite a bit. Now the Liberty E-Trike, we have now got 204 miles on it. We just recently hit the 200 mile mark. It's done really good. They've been doing some work on this house here. That trampoline you see laying on the ground upside down during the hurricane, it was on top of that little lean out on the house. It was laying up halfway upside down on that house. The wind caught it, carried it up over there. Let's land over here on this side. It's all wooded up in there, and I'm not sure who owns it. It's owned by the county or what it is, but it gets pretty rough back in there. You take a little trip and walk back through some of that wooded area. Suppose there's a gate there. But yeah, you're not supposed to go back in there. Makes for an interesting. I've done that before. I have one video of the campground up by the beach, and went back in a wooded area. It was pretty tough. Lady just passed me on her bike. She's faster than I am. See how all the wells are outside? That's the pressure tank, and there's actually softener hooked to it. About all Florida's wells are outside. Now we've had some recent cold. We got one cold snap coming up this weekend. I haven't had any frozen yet, knock on wood. We had 26 degrees our last cold spell, and didn't have anything. I try to keep running the water off and on, trying to keep it moving. That helps pipes from getting frozen. This street goes around here. This is Orange Street. Back to another beautiful wooded spot here. This straight across goes out to Marsh Road. Pretty busy road. I think these are all privately owned properties here. You can see the houses in the back. What was this? December 9th? Not December, sorry about that. January 9th, 2023. That's why you live in Florida. Temperature hovering right around 70 degrees, and it's really nice. The sun is beautifully warm. We're gonna go out here to the right, and that road goes out to Marsh Road, which is a bigger main road. And what I'm curious at, we hear some dogs behind our house that's barking all the time. Little ones, you can tell are little ones. Like, I don't have little barky dogs, but I'm trying to figure out which house they're coming from. It seems like whenever I'm out on the e-bike taking a ride, I don't ever hear them. Some more fire hydrants. See, that's all for city water. That never used to be here. They went through in the last couple of years and put city water lines all the way around this allotment here. DeLand Highlands. That's what they call it. This is one of the highest spots in the county. 93 feet above sea level. So those are magnolia trees. They'll get big white flowers on them. Yeah, here's the other road. This is Marsh Road we're coming up on. Pretty busy road. Been trying to figure out this. There's like a double wide across the street there, as you see. I'm not sure if anybody lives there. I never see anybody around that double wide. And so I've been for a long time trying to figure out if it's not lived in or if there is. Listen, the jet's taking off. DeLand Airport's a big airport. They can, I've always heard you could land a 747 on this airport. Look at all the houses. It's nice to be way back in like that, kind of by yourself. A little more privacy. You got the airport noise, but that's really no big deal. I kind of enjoy the airport being here. Probably getting a lot of sun glare. Sun's bright right about now. You can fire hydrants here, and you can see water hookups there. I have some filters for this camera. I've never used them. I ride down along the sidewalk here. Next street's our street. We'll come back around to where the housing project is, and then we'll end this video. But I thought I'd just do a little run here and show a little bit of the onward progress of the thing. I have to watch cars, make sure they don't come in and turn in on you. There it is. You can see the project coming up here. It's not a big lot. There's that old car, a Montego or something. But somebody's gonna try to restore that. Sure looks different here. That was just all wooded up here not long ago. County has just come in and trimmed a lot of these trees away from the road. My tree here, that one, I don't know why they don't take it down, but they trimmed it back so in case trucks come through they don't get run into the branches. Guess that's the county's problem, huh? Alright, we're back here. We made it back on our little excursion. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, any questions, leave in the comments below. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, share it with your friends. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great one.